Season 2 of Dollface picks up post-pandemic and post-heartbreak, and now the four friends are ready to take on whatever comes their way, because face it, isn't everything really better with friends? Take a look.
I have decided to work hard and see where it takes me.
I will mentor you. Yes, I have perfect skin and I'm wildly successful, but what is my legacy?
That sounded pretty good. That's how friends work. Even if it's hard, you trust each other and you show up.
Oh my God, look at these fabulous ladies over here. Hi, girls.
Hi.
How would you describe Dollface?
It's complicated, but at its core, it's a really feel-good show. It's really cute. It's a big love explosion. You know, there's a lot of color. There's a lot of friendship. There's kind of a fantasy element. So you feel really good after watching an episode, which is rare these days, I think.
For anybody who hasn't watched the show, I want to get them up to speed with season 2. So we could kind of go like a round robin. Maybe we'll do Kat, Shay, and Esther. Just everything that we need to know from your character's perspective to get us good for season 2.
So season 2 kind of picks up post-pandemic. Jules, my character, is going back into work to be fired, but actually she gets promoted instead. So that kind of begins her arc for the season, just kind of suddenly becoming someone who is the boss of other people, including Izzy's character. And yeah, there are a lot of twists and turns for Jules, but even more for the other girls, I think.
Stella really does come into her own comfort zone. You know, she leaves her corporate job, comes into opening up a bar with her new love interest, Liv, and they sort of start their own relationship. And I think that, you know, she becomes so comfortable with everything until she realizes she may need to take on the role of like stepmom girlfriend. And then she needs to decide if she's willing to take that next step.
I feel like my character at the end of season 2, or at the end of season 1, really finally felt like, oh my God, I have girlfriends. And like really found that for herself. And then in season 2, it's about, okay, now what? Now let me get the rest of my life together and get a boyfriend and succeed at work, and the mistakes that she kind of makes trying to do those things.
Okay, so I wanted to do a little game of get to know our friends better. So we see them doing vision boarding. If we were to do a vision board for season 3, who would we like to see come on and play with you all?
Michael Keaton, is that too much to ask?
That's amazing. Okay, Shay, favorite milestone so far? We see the girls this season go through lots of milestones.
I think for Stella, I mean, just being able to open up a bar, it's just like the perfect sort of situation. And finally, she's found something that feels right to her, that is still respected, very respected. And she's getting to be able to do it with somebody that she cares deeply for. So I think she's really come into her own and is really having fun in this season.
I just want to say who should be on our show is I think we need to get Billie Eilish on our show. And I think she should play a teen that Kat's character needs to mentor.
Wow.
Yeah, good idea.
No brainer. Ladies, thank you. Thank you so much. I can't wait for everybody to watch this. And you can catch season 2 of Dollface when all 10 episodes premiere on Hulu February 11th.